Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angie and it's nice to have you guys here. On the day that you are watching this, it is Thanksgiving here in the US, and I thought it would be fun to do the Thanksgiving tag. Thanksgiving isn't really my most favorite holiday. It's kind of more of, I don't want to say a roadblock to Christmas, but I think if you've been watching me for a little while, you know that Christmas is my favorite holiday. So Thanksgiving to me just is part of the whole Christmas season. But I saw this tag on Christina Marie's channel and I thought that it would be really fun to do it and upload it as a special Thanksgiving video. And so yeah, I'm gonna get right into the tag. I've got my phone. So question number 1, what is your favorite Thanksgiving side dish? Probably the stuffing. My mom does a really, really good stuffing. Yeah, but mashed potatoes are good too, but probably the stuffing. What is your favorite Thanksgiving dessert? Hands down, pumpkin pie. And if we manage, sometimes there's Christmas cookies as well. But yeah, definitely pumpkin pie. What does your ideal Thanksgiving outfit look like? It actually could end up being the shirt for all I know, or maybe one of my plaid shirts. Definitely comfortable. It's all about comfort on that day. So yoga pants or leggings with a long tunic or something. It's supposed to be like 73 degrees here though on Thanksgiving Day. But yeah, definitely casual. We just do a very casual, quiet family Thanksgiving at my parents' house. My aunt will come over. Dad's watching football or golf or both all day long. He usually will turn it off during dinner and put Christmas music on, but then once we're done eating, the music goes off and the sports come back on. Yeah, so it's really comfortable. We don't dress up. I do usually still do like my makeup and I might put on some fun jewelry, but clothing wise it's really comfortable and casual and relaxed. What is your best Thanksgiving memory? I don't know that I have like a best one. Our Thanksgivings are usually all pretty quiet. I think it was definitely fun when I was younger, probably like in my teens and still living with my parents, because Thanksgiving night was when they would finally let me put up the Christmas decorations. So as soon as dinner was cleared and we've had our dessert, I'd start hauling in all of the boxes from the garage and I would usually get the tree up and lit by the end of the night, if not most of the ornaments on as well. Now that I live on my own, I can put up the Christmas tree at any time. It's not up yet, but it will be soon. So, but yeah, when I was younger, I think those was probably some of my fondest memories of Thanksgiving were the years when I was, decorating. My mom would help me. But there was definitely a point, like I don't know exactly what age, but there was a point where I was old enough to kind of do it by myself, and if left to their own devices, my parents would take even longer to put it up, and I wanted it up like before Thanksgiving, but my dad wouldn't let me. So like Thanksgiving night, as soon as dinner was cleared, it was officially Christmas time. What's your least favorite Thanksgiving dish? I don't really do, I know sweet potatoes with like marshmallows and stuff is like a huge favorite for people. I don't really like that. I don't really of the traditional dishes, I don't really have a least favorite. Sometimes my mom will make cornbread stuffing and I like traditional stuffing. Do you have any quirky Thanksgiving traditions? Not really. We're not a family that like writes down what we're thankful for and then shares it at the table, or we don't really do the wishbone anymore. Yeah, I don't think we have any really quirky, I don't think we have any regular traditions at all other than, all of us getting together and having dinner. Where do you and your family usually celebrate Thanksgiving? At my parents' house. It's usually just us. We've never really done like a big Thanksgiving. We've had a lot of people over before. We have either invited the whole extended family over. We did that several years ago, and other family members have hosted it like in years past. Sometimes in the past we also would like each individually do our own Thanksgivings, but then get the family all together for like dessert and pie and cookies and stuff. But the last few years it's really just been at my parents' house. which I kind of prefer. I like just having a really quiet Thanksgiving at home because Thanksgiving comes at the very, very end of the fall semester, and typically it's when I'm frantically grading papers or preparing to grade papers. It's like my last weekend before the onslaught of grading begins. In past years, I've been like writing seminar papers, and so I'm really stressed, and being in a large group of people is not really the best thing for me in that situation. So it's nice to have just a quiet, cozy family Thanksgiving. My sister will be over, she'll bring her dog, my parents have their dog, so it'll be fun. Number 8, what do you love most about Thanksgiving? That it's finally Thanksgiving, and everyone who's been harping on about how you can't celebrate Christmas before Thanksgiving is done, and now it's Thanksgiving, and so now we can start openly celebrating Christmas. It's probably not the best answer. I love how the Thanksgiving tag is like become revolved almost entirely around Christmas, but that's me. Probably, you know, honestly, just being around the family and just having a day where we all sit at the table and we have a nice meal, and the food, because you really only do, you know, a full turkey and all the side dishes at Thanksgiving. We kind of do a similar, very similar turkey meal for Christmas, but like it's once or twice a year that you get that meal. So probably the food and the family. It's all good. Number 9, what do you think has changed most since the first Thanksgiving? Okay, I'm assuming they're referencing the whole Pilgrims Thanksgiving, which I have massive issues with the whole mythology around the Pilgrims and the first Thanksgiving. Even if it did happen the way that myth and legend claims it has, which a lot of historical evidence now says that it didn't happen that way. It's a little hard for me to get behind that idea of how, you know, the Pilgrims and the local natives got together and celebrated, you know, Thanksgiving, when we then spent the next few hundred years almost completely annihilating a civilization. So I've got political and historical issues with the first Thanksgiving. So what do I think has changed? Hopefully we're a little bit more civilized. Sometimes watching the news, I'm a little doubtful about that. Yeah, I struggle with that. I really have to separate that whole mythology out of Thanksgiving, or I really don't want to celebrate it at all. I try to focus on like what I feel for a lot of people Thanksgiving has become, which is just a nice day to sit down and be thankful for what we have and spend time with family. So I do kind of like that. I do feel like that has changed. I feel like when you talk to a lot of people, and when I've shared my opinions about the first Thanksgiving with people, and that's the reason why I don't really love the holiday that much, a lot of people are like, well, I don't really think about it that way. Like, it's more just a day to be thankful. So I guess in that way, that is kind of what's changed. We really don't think that much anymore about the first Thanksgiving. Like, that's not really what a lot of people think about or care about when they celebrate Thanksgiving. When we celebrate Thanksgiving now, it's primarily to be with our family and to be thankful for what we have, and to just have a day where we sit around and we watch football, or we watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, or, you know, for a lot of people, it is the day that they finally put up their Christmas decorations. I know my family wasn't the only one that kind of had that as the rule, as the holdout. So I guess that's probably what I think has changed the most. That's kind of a long, rambly answer for that question, but oh well. And number 10, what are you thankful for? I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for my health. And I know that I've talked about my health on this channel before. You know, it's not the greatest, but it's kind of, yeah, I have fibromyalgia, yeah, I have anxiety and depression, but I'm very thankful that in each of those cases it's manageable, and I'm able to take care of it and take care of myself, and none of my health conditions are completely debilitating. I'm still able to live my life and do what I want to do. I think it's with Thanksgiving, it's nice to kind of have to think about what you're thankful for, because if I really think about it, even things that kind of cause me stress or drive me crazy, like grad school or something, at least I'm in grad school. A lot of people don't get accepted, and you know, it's very competitive, and so the fact that I'm in it and I'm doing as well as I'm doing is something to be thankful for. Yeah, my health isn't the greatest, but it could be worse. So yeah, probably, you know, things like that, that I'm still doing well at school, that I'm healthy enough, that my family is healthy and happy, and that we're all able to spend time together. I think this year I'm a bit more conscious of being with family, especially at Thanksgiving, because graduation is kind of approaching. I'm now, you know, halfway through, a little bit more than halfway through, so I have few years left than I've already gone through, if that makes sense. So, you know, I'm hopefully graduating a year from this spring, so this could potentially be the second to last Thanksgiving I have for a while with my family, because if I move, Christmas would be the priority to come back and visit. I'm not sure that I would necessarily come back to visit for Thanksgiving unless I only moved like 1 or 2 states away. So I think I'm even more aware and more thankful of the time spent with my family and being with my family for the holidays, because as I near graduation and getting a job, I don't know how many holidays I'm going to spend with my family. I might have to start picking and choosing what I travel home for. So yeah, family, probably the most important thing. Holidays like this are when I'm reminded of how lucky I am to have a really good family. Like my parents and my sister and I all genuinely get along and enjoy hanging out together, and you know, we like watching films together on holidays like this. So yeah, hopefully Dad will let us watch a movie on Thanksgiving night. And it won't be all football. But he also goes to bed early, so sometimes, you know, he goes to bed and then us girls sit and watch a movie. So it's just nice to hang out with family. So yeah, so that is the Thanksgiving tag. If you are watching this on Thanksgiving Day and it is a holiday that you celebrate, I hope you are having a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you're having a great Thursday. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you've done this tag, let me know. I'd love to watch it. Definitely go check out Christina Marie's. I will leave it linked down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me a comment with your favorite Thanksgiving dish or something that you are thankful for, because I love talking to you guys in the comments. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Vlogmas is coming. And yeah, I will see you all soon in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.